Welcome to the Soapbox Show. I don't have a catchy song, but if I did, this is where it would go. Hey guys, Josh Gary from JoshG.tv here. This week's episode of the Soapbox Show, I'm just going to go ahead and apologize. I'm probably going to offend some people on this one, but that's pretty much what the internet's all about, right? Okay, getting right to the topic at hand. This week's topic is the R word. Okay, now a lot of people are going, well, what's the R word? You've heard of the N word and, you know, things of that. Basically, I heard a commercial on the radio the other day, and it was for a website, which I'm going to plug, by the way. It's www.rword.org. That's r-word.org. And basically, they are trying to campaign to eliminate the use of the word retarded, retardation, and the slang offensive word retard. I agree with them to an extent. But I'm going to say, I'm going to go a little step further here. I think it's too much. Yes, those are awful words. Yes, I wouldn't want to be called any of them. But they do have a place. Now, from dictionary.com, the definition of the word retardation is 1, act of retarding or state of being retarded. Okay. Number 2 is something that retards or hindrance. Now, I'm going to go a step down. The definition of retard, which is the offensive one, I'm going to go ahead and say now that I do not agree with. I'm going on record. It is 1, used as a verb to make slow, delay the development or progress of an action, process, etc., or to hinder or impede. Okay, that's the definition of it, but people use it in a slang term. Keep that in mind. I'll come back to that later. Now, going back to retardation, here's one. Slowness or limitation in intellectual understanding and awareness, emotional development or academic progress, etc. You can't really get rid of that word. Now, I understand when somebody says retarded, that's such a huge thing. And I can understand why it would be offensive. People need to stop being thin-skinned. Okay? Now, if I talk about somebody that has a mental handicap, I'm going to be a little bit more specific because I want you to understand exactly where I'm coming from. Now, don't get offended when I see somebody driving like an idiot and I said, oh man, you need to just stop being retarded. That's just how it works. That's just how I am. Now, I will tell you that I am against using the word retard and talking about somebody. That is offensive. That one, okay, I can understand. I'm with you. But to totally eliminate it, I gave you the definitions. It's really up to you. I will go ahead and say that I do not like words that demean, are derogatory, or hateful to any one person. I will go ahead and say that now. But you can go too far. You can go too thin-skinned. Like those people that want the Cleveland Indians and the Washington Redskins to change their mascot just simply because those words are derogatory to Native Americans. Or the subway line in Atlanta that had to change their yellow line to gold line because it was offensive to Oriental Americans. Okay, there is such a thing, PC, political correctness, but you can go too far. Okay? You have to draw that line somewhere. If you keep going PC, hell, I might as well go ahead and say I'm a C word from the geographically southern area of America. No, I'm a white boy in the South. I mean, you know, you can take it too far. That's all I'm saying. If you want to go check out their website, like I said, it's www.rword.org. Send me an email, comment, whatever you want. Let me know what you think about those words, and I'll put them together and put them in next week's video. Until then, this has been Josh Gary from JoshG.tv, and we'll see you next week.